I've had enough.
See, that's how I feel about y'all.
No, you started it.
Did you say I started it, Marsau?
The whole thing from
Oh
the
my
beginning.
God.
Now, you seem a little hostile.
Talking to me like that. I would never come for you if you didn't come for me or mine.
Take that little mouth.
Don't.
Marsau did an interview out here saying, I'm like, why would this dude even fix his mouth and say something about my charge? So what's the problem with you then?
Every time he opens his mouth and say something about Marsau, he gonna be talking about Martell.
I never say
about you. About what Marsau knows about Martell. I'm telling you right now, I don't have no respect for you.
Okay, you a bitch ass. It's like dude code, and it's like we together. I'm not saying nothing about it. You fuck everything.
Where the pictures at, Martell? Let me see.
Cheers to my boy.
Martell!
Go ahead and say your shit. I'm gonna
Keep going, big fella. Keep going, big fella.
I'm done. Here we go. Hold on.
Don't have a high opinion of the business that I'm in. I sell, telling you right now.
Okay.
She said it was one person, but I'm not getting on y'all because y'all had like 20 girlfriends.
Who, you? 20 girlfriends? Oh my God. Wait, what did you say?
Well, you know what? My thought was when he said it, I'm shocked. I'm like, your whole thought process is that I went down and I want to tear everyone else down.
Why would you just let him say that though?
Because it's his mouth, he can do whatever he want to say.
I cannot believe this conversation. I don't know. If I hear it again, that means there's some truth in it.
When my integrity is, when it's time, my integrity will stand, it'll stand the test.
Oh, you thought the drama around Love and Marriage Huntsville had already reached its peak? Think again, because what just came out has people looking at Marsau Scott very differently. And trust me, this isn't just some messy rumor floating around social media. This right here is the kind of revelation that shakes friendships, relationships, and everything in between. Because according to what Marsau is now putting out there, Martell Holt wasn't just casually connected to Destiny Payton. No, baby. The situation allegedly goes way deeper. We're talking about timelines overlapping, secrets being kept, and a whole lot of silence that suddenly doesn't feel so innocent anymore. And here's the part that really got people talking. This all traces back to when Martell was still with Melody Shari. Yeah, let that sink in for a second. Because if what Marsau is hinting at is true, then everything we thought we knew about that messy breakup...
Marsau did an interview out here saying, I'm like, why would this dude even fix his mouth and say something about my charge? So what's the problem with you then?
Every time he opens his mouth and say something about Marsau, he gonna be talking about Martell.
I never say
about you. About what Marsau knows about Martell. I'm telling you right now, I don't have no respect for you.
Okay, you a bitch ass. It's like dude code, and it's like we together. I'm not saying nothing about it. You fuck everything.
Where the pictures at, Martell? Let me see.
Cheers to my boy.
Martell!
Go ahead and say your shit. I'm gonna
Keep going, big fella. Keep going, big fella.
I'm done. Here we go. Hold on.
Those friendships and those just friends situations might not have been the full story at all. And the craziest part? The signs may have been there the whole time. We just didn't connect the dots.
See, to really understand why this revelation is hitting so hard, you've got to go back to the beginning. Back before the accusations, before the public fallout, before everything turned into a full-blown reality TV battlefield. Back when Martell and Melody were still trying to hold it together in front of the cameras, even as things were clearly falling apart behind the scenes. Their relationship wasn't just another reality TV romance. It was layered, built on years of history, business partnerships, shared dreams, and, unfortunately, betrayal.
I don't have a high opinion of the business that I'm in. I sell, telling you right now.
Because by the time viewers started catching on to Martell's infidelity, it wasn't just a one-time mistake. It was a pattern. And Melody, she wasn't just dealing with heartbreak. She was dealing with humiliation in front of the world.
Now, here's where things get complicated. During all that chaos, Destiny was around.
Not front and center in the drama at first, but present enough to be noticed. Friendly, supportive, close enough to both sides that people didn't question it too much. At least, not in the beginning. Because at the time, nobody was thinking, wait, is there something more going on here? But looking back now, that friendship is starting to feel a little different. Because what Marsau is suggesting flips the entire narrative. It turns what seemed like harmless interactions into something much more calculated. And suddenly, all those moments where Destiny stayed quiet, stayed neutral, stayed out of the mess, they don't look so innocent anymore. Now, let's be real for a second. Marsau Scott isn't exactly known for just running his mouth without reason. When he speaks up, especially about someone like Martell, it usually comes from a place of either frustration or strategy. And this time, it feels like a mix of both. Because his claim isn't just random tea, it's specific, it's pointed, and it directly challenges the timeline that Martell and Destiny have been quietly letting people believe. According to Marsau, this wasn't some connection that developed after Martell's marriage ended. No, he's implying that the link between Martell and Destiny may have already been there while Melody was still in the picture. And if that's true, that changes everything. Because now we're not just talking about messy behavior. We're talking about a potential betrayal that cuts across friendships, alliances, and basic trust. And suddenly, Melody's past pain starts to look even heavier. Think about it.
Imagine dealing with your partner's cheating, trying to rebuild your life, and then realizing that someone in your circle, someone you may have trusted, could have been part of that story the whole time. That's not just drama, that's a different level of hurt. But here's where it gets even messier. Destiny's silence. Because while Marsau is out here dropping these heavy hints, Destiny hasn't really stepped forward to shut anything down. And in the world of reality TV, silence, it speaks loud. Some fans are saying she's just protecting her peace, refusing to engage in unnecessary drama. Others? Oh, they're not buying that at all. They see the quiet as suspicious. Like, if there's nothing there, why not just say it clearly? And then there's Martell. Now, you already know Martell has a history of keeping things just vague enough to stay in control of the narrative. He'll drop a hint, make a comment, laugh something off, but rarely does he fully clear the air. And that pattern, it's exactly why people are side-eyeing this situation so hard. Because instead of shutting down Marsau's claims completely, Martell's response, or lack of one, feels familiar. Almost like he's letting the speculation breathe just enough to keep people talking. And let's not ignore the timing of all this.
Marsau choosing to speak out now doesn't feel random. It feels intentional. Like something shifted behind the scenes and he decided he wasn't gonna stay quiet anymore. Whether that's about protecting his own image, distancing himself from Martell's drama, or just being fed up, it's clear this wasn't a casual comment. It was a move. And that move, it's putting everyone under a microscope. Because now fans are going back, rewatching old episodes, reanalyzing conversations, picking apart interactions that didn't seem important at the time. And the more they look, the more questions they have. Like, were there moments when Martell and Destiny seemed a little too comfortable? Were there times when Melody might have sensed something but didn't have proof? Was Marsau aware of this back then, or is this something he's just now putting together? And perhaps the biggest question of all, why now? Because exposing something like this doesn't just create drama, it creates consequences. It shifts relationships, it forces people to pick sides, and it can completely change how viewers see everyone involved.
For Melody, this revelation, if confirmed, adds another layer to a story that was already painful. It reinforces the idea that she may have been surrounded by more deception than she realized. And even though she's moved on and built her own path, moments like this have a way of reopening old wounds. For Destiny, it puts her in a position where staying silent might not work much longer. Because the longer she avoids addressing it, the louder the speculation gets. And for Martell, this is just another chapter in a reputation that's already been labeled as messy, unpredictable, and full of drama. But let's not pretend Marsau walks away untouched, because fans are already questioning his motives. Like, why speak now? Why bring this up after all this time? Is this about honesty, or is this about strategy? Some people think he's trying to clean up his own image by pointing the spotlight somewhere else. Others believe he genuinely reached a point where he couldn't stay quiet anymore. Either way, one thing is clear. This situation has shifted the energy. Because now it's not just about Martell's past or Destiny's silence. It's about trust, about loyalty, about what really happens behind the scenes when the cameras aren't rolling. And the truth is, in a world like reality TV, the line between real life and storyline gets blurry real fast. People protect secrets. They form alliances. They keep quiet when speaking up might cost them something. But every now and then, someone decides to break that silence. And when they do, everything changes. Right now, we're watching that shift happen in real time. The friendships don't look as solid. The narratives don't feel as clean. And the fans? Oh, they're paying attention more than ever. Because this isn't just about who dated who. It's about what was hidden and why. And the craziest part? We still don't have the full story. Because until Martell, Destiny, or even Melody come forward with their side, this situation is going to stay exactly where it is. Messy, complicated, and full of unanswered questions. So now the real question is, what happens next? Does Marsau double down and reveal more? Does Destiny finally speak up and clear her name? Or does Martell keep doing what he does best? Staying just quiet enough to keep everybody guessing. One thing's for sure, this story isn't over. Not even close.